I don't know how to describe this, but if that was a reaction on Facebook, I would react that way every single time.
This is art right here. I'm doing it right now. This is performance art. You guys don't understand? This is a living painting that you're seeing. Michelangelo, Leonardo, Da Vinci, they're all dead. I remain. You understand? I remain as a performance artist.
Boys, we're back on the burner account, here to enjoy the glorious harvest, nay, the bounty that Facebook has to offer. I've been deep on Boomer Facebook, man. I have been up inside of it, just pulling out all of the most glorious memes that I can find, and today I'm going to be showing you all of those. Summer's almost here. Make sure your ankle bracelet matches your bikini. What's not worse is that we're at a gas station. What's worse is that they took the picture. I would have just seen this and walked away. They thought, no, you know what? This needs to be documented because it's candid. I don't think this was taken as a meme. I think this is just a picture of some poor lady who maybe got on the wrong side of the law at some point. She can't leave the county, but God, she is going to the lake. Great dick. Sasquatch foreskins. And what's funny is they had to print this off and then go into the store and take the picture. And it looks as if it's actually in a Walmart. So they had to carry this into the store, then turn around and awkwardly carry it back out of the store. But let me tell you boys, I'm gonna be buying some Sasquatch foreskins. Only 4 grams total carbs per serving. That's crazy, man. That's incredible. Sasquatch foreskins are low carb. Pass it on. Dating apps for men today be like. And then it's these several Wojak women and then what appears to be maybe some Sims characters. What I really love here is that it depicts dating apps as only being uncomfortable for men. And that this is the only experience that a man will have on a dating app. Now listen boys, it's been a while since I've been on any dating apps, okay? But when I never experienced any of this. Now, I don't know what dating apps are like for boomers. I assume very different than it is for me. But I never experienced any of these issues. But there's also the subtle racial undertones here that boomers are obsessed with in memes. And I assume it's because they think edgy memes also coincide with racial memes. Which, I mean, okay, but if you're gonna be racial with your memes, make it funny. These are just inaccurate. I mean, that's the other issue. I can't relate to it because it's not accurate to real life. Back to the boomer love of murdering your spouse. Where's your husband? In the garden. I didn't see him. You just need to dig a little. You get it? I killed my husband. And I buried him in the garden. That's the joke. The fact that I killed my husband. And he's in the garden. I just don't understand why it's funny. You hate your marriage and you killed your husband. Now listen guys, this one's not a joke. This one's accurate. The brightest lights shine from the smallest flashlights, okay? I know that one on the left looks like it's going to produce a lot of light, but it just takes a lot of batteries. The one on the right's the one you need. Now boys, I can't relate to this just because it offends me, honestly, as a flashlight on the left here. I don't think that's necessarily accurate. It's a little bit, it's offensive to me as a person and to people similar to me, honestly. It's not easy, right? It's not easy going around life with a flashlight like that. It's not easy, okay? Being called tripod everywhere you go, it's not fun. It's not as fun as you think it is. I think I've used that joke before too, is the worst part. Private, heart, keep out. Trespassers will be prostituted. And they've been helpful enough to include not only this strange laugh crying emoji that I don't think is Apple or Android, but a secret third operating system, and this very shakily drawn red arrow that they drew and then decided that the left side wasn't long enough, so they had to redraw another line on it. I really wonder what they used to paint this. It looks like it was painted with a brush, to be honest with you. It wasn't spray painted, and the lines are so uneven, they just had to get a brush and this massive square of lumber out. And then the ellipses down here, which is not quite an ellipses because it has an extra period. I just know that these people who appear to live under a water tower in an AI house thought they were just brilliant with this little sign out here. That keeps everybody away from my 4-bedroom. Ain't gonna take it today, god ATF agents. I just felt that I should include this one because it's disgusting. I mean, why did you reply with this? What does it even mean? You don't want to like the post, so you're just putting this picture of a dog defecating on a rock? Are you saying that your like is the dog's shit, or that their post is worthy of the dog's shit? Because in any case you're engaging with, I just don't understand what this one's supposed to mean. The people will believe what the media tells them they believe. And then clearly in this Microsoft OS font, obey. Not even centered or put on the right perspective of the television art behind it. This reminds me of those Twitter artists who can't draw necks, so they just put big TV monitors on all their OCs. And this goes back to the thing that everybody believes, which is that, yeah, media influences people, but not me. It actually just influences every single other person except for myself. I am immune, but nobody else is immune. I'm perfectly fine. I've never been influenced by any media, just all of you guys. Robert De Niro wearing a face diaper and his son with pink dreadlocks and heeled boots were spotted in New York City. Well, this explains a lot. What does it explain? What could it possibly explain? Do you not like Robert De Niro? He's a pretty cool guy. And I'll be honest with you, Robert De Niro's to the age where if there's a sickness going on, and I would assume this was during COVID time, but even if it's not, he's to the age where he might need to wear a mask if his immune system is a little messed up. I mean, you don't want to take chances at a certain point, especially in a place like New York where there's a lot of people. Sickness is, can get passed around. If you have a compromised immune system, you need to be wearing a little bit of a mask, or as they say, a face diaper. Also, comfy as fit, Rob. That looks amazing. You got a little scarf action. He's carrying a puff coat. I'm just saying, he's got it figured out. As far as pink dreadlocks go, I don't really see any issues here. Look however you want to look, man. I don't understand why it explains anything that a person chooses to have their hair a specific color, but I don't know what to say, man. I think if you're old, you shouldn't take too many chances with your health. Hate to say it. Bro, I'm cooked. Look at my opponent. That one's actually kind of funny because that guy is deadly on the cards. You give that man a deck of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, you're cooked, man. You better just walk away right now because he's going to demolish it. Also, the environment of every convention, like you can see in the background here, just these fluorescent lights, these concrete floors, it just looks like the most miserable environment in the world. I know a lot of people love it, and that's where a lot of big tournaments are, but God, I just hate it. Moped. That's an amazing sticker, by the way. And the little seat cover that we have up here that's kind of flipped up, I really like this. Mopeds are clean, dog. Even though he's got that turn signal on the left side hanging on by some electrical tape, I think this is a pretty sick ride, bro. It's got chrome, he got a little tinted windshield up there. I don't know. I think this man has it figured out. And it's self-aware because he got a little sticker. I think it's pretty funny. I don't know how to describe this, but if that was a reaction on Facebook, I would react that way every single time. Maybelline, New York. Hey now, don't hate on my man JD. He's got some of the best guyliner in the game. There's all kinds of goths who wish they could have eyeliner as good as that man right there. I don't even know what to say here. I don't know what you want me to add, man, but hey, if he's laying some wood, let him lay some wood, man. He's a serious post, all right? I got no issues there. It's not funny for the play on words thing. It's just funny because why did you post this? It's wretched, man. That is the worst thing I've ever seen. Hating on the youth again, boys. Just hating on the youth. It is true, though. You go into any gym about 5 p.m., oh my God, there's these little guys everywhere. They got white tank tops on, they got pajama pants, they got Crocs. Oh, good God. And they just swarm around any bench you try to use. Oh, good Lord. That's why you gotta go in the middle of the afternoon if you have no job like me. Just go right in the middle of the afternoon. That's the way to go. Only for unemployed people because everybody else is putting in an honest day's work. But listen, if you're unemployed, you just pop on in there and avoid these guys all day long. Okay, I'm not even gonna say anything about this one. That is absolutely insane. Franklin has got to chill out. That's all I'm saying. He needs to take some anger management courses. He needs to calm down a little bit and needs to learn how to process all of his emotions before he makes any dramatic and life-altering choices. That's just disgusting, man. The gynecologist after you leave the room. Oh my God. I don't know why boomers think just gross shit is funny. And this one kind of is, to be honest with you, but it's more disturbing than it is gross. The worst part about this isn't even the fact that they left the cursor in the image. The worst part about it is the frosted tips. I'll just be honest with you. That's more gross than the caption. Well, this is amazing. We gotta show the others. Guys, Gary did it. A portable which is sort of funny because I mean, that kind of is how invention works. We make it for sexual purposes first and then practical purposes second. And closing us out here, we got a little Scooby-Doo memes. Meanwhile, Daphne takes Fred back to the mystery machine to search his for clues. Which, I mean, I don't think anybody's arguing that Fred is a bottom. We can tell that just from the hair and little necktie he's got going on. But Daphne as a femdom, that's something to contemplate. That's something that only the fandom can answer. All right, boys, that's about all I've got for you this week on Facebook memes. We're gonna be back next week looking at some more disgusting content from one social media or another, and there's gonna be another video going up on Friday. So, be prepared and hopeful for that, and well, I'll see you then. Until next time, leave me alone. Goodbye.
モカちゃんが教えてくれたいろんな見た目になれるアプリなんだって。どれどれ